Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Media Strikes Back. As you know, we love to bring you things that are out and about in Melbourne, from sports, food, fashion, culture, you name it, we bring it to you. But tonight's a very special episode, all focused around one of Melbourne's very iconic and special events, that is Melbourne Spring Fashion Week. So right now we're going to jump to Lee and Steph, who's having a chat to you guys about what you think of fashion, and maybe they might even strike a sneaky pose or three.
Hi guys, we're on the streets of Melbourne today and we're chatting to many fashionable people here to let us know about their style.
I think Melbourne fashion's pretty diverse. So yeah, I'm a pirate.
That's right, we are down in Melbourne, the centre of all things. And we're here to find out what people think of fashion, what's their fashion.
I think Melbourne's a very fashionable city.
Yep.
There's plenty of different styles going around. I think by virtue of the climate and stuff we have, you know, we can get a bit of functionality with summer style stuff and good winter stuff with jackets and things. So I really like that about Melbourne.
Yeah, I think fashion is really important for me because I'm from Germany and it's so different here. People look after themselves and wear leggings and long pullovers and stuff and more jewelry.
Yeah, I like fashion here. When I came here, I expected everybody will wear Uggs. Stuff, but the people here are more fashion than I thought. They wear like leggings and I like the fashion here, yeah.
Melbourne fashion is just like the ultimate place to be. Like you get here and everyone's wearing different things, and you know there's no care in the world about what people want to wear, and you know there's no conscious, and people wear what they want. And
And what are your favourite pieces this season? Like, what are your favourite colours and kind of trends that are going on?
What I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, there you go. Have a look at these guys.
I guess a lot of the pastels and stuff that are coming in, the really bright colours, and then with spring racing coming up as well, there's a lot of lace that's going to be in as well with all the dresses and everything, so looking forward to that.
Yeah.
What influences your style? Like, what influences your style? Like,
What kind of look do you go for?
like it's like a casual, stylish, not too showy kind of look, but at the same time, you know, looking good makes me feel good about myself.
Most of all, can they pull a model pose? We may uncover the new blue steel Melbourne style.
well done.
1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go.
Well, it looks like you guys can all agree on one thing, that you can all strike a mean pose. And Steph and Lee loved it. You guys should be doing more of that, that's for sure. But fashion really is such a subjective thing, and we have such amazing fashion in the streets of Melbourne. Everywhere you go, everyone is so different. But someone who can shed a little more light on this is our very own Yana. That's right, Yana is a model. I mean, she's gorgeous anyway, so you'd know it. But she's also in one of the shows for the Melbourne Spring Fashion Week, the Asia Pacific runway event. Let's have a chat to Yana.
So there's lots of glitz and glamour tonight, and behind all this event is Albert. Albert's actually the organizer of this show. So tell us a little bit about what's happening tonight.
Oh, well, it's Fashion Week, lots of glitter and fun. We're bringing together 10 designers from the Asian market, all based in the city, based in Collingwood in the wholesale fashion district. Trying to bring them together united to showcase the best fashion of Spring-Summer collection.
Ladies and gents over there, I have some very beautiful women sitting next to me right now. If you haven't guessed it, these are the models of the Spring Fashion Week in Melbourne. How are we doing?
Good.
This is literally like an hour before the show. So, you know, nerves, adrenaline's pumping, but it's all very, very exciting. So to my left, I have TJ, Janina, and the lovely Emily, who have been modeling for how long now?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
What are you guys?
And 3 years.
Fabulous. And do you change the venues around?
Yes, we do. Every year we become bigger and bigger. This year we'll hit 500 people. It's already getting busy after this.
Yes.
Next year we will move to the world stage. We should hit up to 1,000 people per show.
What do you like about modeling?
Meeting people.
Yeah?
Meeting people, yeah. New friends. So
I'm
good.
sure the designs are all...
The designs,
When you get to model something like amazing, like, you just rush there.
And is it interesting, sometimes you model such extreme things that you wouldn't have the opportunity to just wear, you know, out and about, walking the streets. So this is the perfect opportunity for that, isn't it?
Nice.
And how do you come to choose your designers that you select for the runway?
Oh, yeah, quite simple. Obviously, we want established designers, people that know about that they are capable, of course.
Yeah.
So how we choose them is they must have a shop.
Yeah.
They must have a certain reputation in the press. They must be featured in magazines. And obviously, most importantly, they are actually catering to the mass market. So most important, yeah.
Fantastic. You know, Melbourne Spring Fashion Week's pretty big for Melbourne and for Australia in general. It's prime time for us girls. And in terms of something big that you've done, have you got any sort of massive shows that you've sort of had as the highlight in your career?
Yes, actually I did one. It was a beauty contest in my country. Yeah, in Venezuela, because I'm from Venezuela.
From Venezuela?
Yes.
Hola!
Hola!
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this one is the second one, the second biggest event that I have.
And what are you looking forward to the most tonight?
Oh, swimwear, definitely, right at the end.
Swimwear?
Yeah, swimwear.
Well, that's good that it's at the end. It's like the highlight in a way. I'm sure for the men maybe.
Yeah, I think for women as well, you get to go to the beach. You can't go to Melbourne Beach, but you can go to Sydney Beach and a couple of places,
Well, thanks for that, Yana. That was so much fun. And I hope you guys out there got to see some sneaky outfits that you'd like to go and buy for summer, because I sure did. And there are so many great shopping spots in Melbourne that you can have a sneaky purchase or three. But stick around after the break. We are going to go back to the runway show. That's right, I'm excited. And we're going to have a chat to some of the designers, so you might even find some more things that you want to go and shop for. Welcome back to the show. Now, if you've just tuned in to Media Strikes Back, we are in the thick of it. That's right. We're at the Melbourne Spring Fashion Festival. And we're going to have a chat with Yana, who we were just chatting with before. And she's going to talk to some of the designers from the Melbourne Spring Fashion Week.
I have some very talented young designers with me here from Backstage Dresser. So tell us a little bit about your collection.
So basically our collection, we both graduated university together. We've been high school friends for a while. So we just both used our own individual styles together to create Backstage Dresser.
So Mia, Andrea from Miria Swimwear and Lingerie.
Yes.
Are here today for the Melbourne Spring Fashion Week, of course. And the only swimwear and lingerie design actually that's going to hit the runway this evening. I know there's a lot of sort of dresses, there's even swimwear, there's a lot of different sections going on. So what I'd love to know is how did you get inspired to do swimwear? I heard in the back room actually, you speaking Spanish.
Yes, we do.
So where are you actually from originally?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia?
I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia but speak Spanish?
Yes.
Why not? That's brilliant. Oh, great teacher. And what sort of gives you the inspiration? Because I can see that you're wearing the clothing on you, and I can see that the fabrics are quite unique. I'm not sure if you can pick up the texture, but it's very sort of textured material, isn't it?
Yes.
Where do you sort of source your fabrics from, or?
So most of our fabrics are European, so we source it from Europe.
Yeah.
But a lot of our designs are inspired from like really whimsical fantasy sort of.
And especially Lana Del Rey. And so I'm thinking maybe, you know, Colombia and South America, is that what sort of gave you a bit of inspiration to start a swimwear label, or did you have other influences?
No, actually our swimwear and lingerie coming from Colombia.
Oh,
so, yeah.
So it's all made in Colombia, designed here obviously by yourselves?
Yes.
And what are the sort of patterns and things that you go for?
So we find that, for example, because with Colombian design and all that, So we have another team of designers in Colombia. So, but they do a lot of designs for America and for the UK. So they kind of a little bit ahead of us. So, but what we go for this time is a lot of vibrant colors. Obviously, South America is all about the vibrant, the colors, the cheerfulness, and so we want to capture that into the collection. So yeah, a lot of bold colors, a lot of
blues and pinks,
blues, pinks, purples. Even there are some that is actually kind of almost close to neon, but not so much.
Well, neon is so popular right now. Everyone's wearing it, and you can't miss it because it's so bright.
Absolutely. So it's almost neon crossed with animal prints. So yeah, we're loving it.
Okay, so check out the headpieces. They are just fabulous. How did you come up with something like that?
Well, it's been a trend that we've liked for a while now, so we decided to take our own spin on the famous headpieces. So we actually hand make them, spray paint them, and just do them in a variety of colours which we think suits us and our target market and the backstage dresser girl.
So handmade, you said, Sarah.
Yes.
So do you actually make them yourself?
Well, Crystal actually hand sews everything together. She's amazing.
Oh my goodness, look at the detail. Okay, now I've got a question to ask you because I recently travelled to Europe.
Yeah.
And, you know, from Australia, bring a couple of pairs of my bikinis, European summer, and I just felt so covered up, and I'll tell you why. I felt that because my underwear was just like the normal kind of shape. Everyone else is practically wearing G-strings or V-string type of bottoms, which are so sexy and make your behind look just, you know, so lovely and feminine and beautiful. So I got influenced and, you know, bought one there, but they're kind of hard to find, I think, in Australia, unless it's from Brazil or, you know, South America or something.
Absolutely.
So are your designs kind of fitted that way? Or?
Well, actually our designs are, well, we make it so Australian women are going to wear them.
Yes.
So we know that the G-strings and all that probably is not so much for, I guess, for this market. So we want to custom it so that it, so Australian women will go for them.
Yeah.
So we don't make it so tiny, but we don't make it so big either. Yeah. So it's just the right, in my opinion, it's still the right size so that it's just sexy still.
Well, Jana, it looked like you had an amazing time there, and I am so jealous. I want to try on all the headwear and go to the fashion shows. But that's one thing I love about Melbourne. We have completely contrasting and different designers everywhere. So whatever you want, whatever your style is, you can find it. I mean, from the girls from Mirror Swimwear, you know, their designs are just amazing. And Backstage Door, who make the amazing headpieces that you just saw. And don't forget, we do have the horse races coming up pretty soon. So it's a chance to go out there, get your headwear and put on a fancy outfit or two. But up next we have Shona. So Shona's actually gone to visit one of the many free events that we have in Melbourne that's held over Melbourne Fashion Week. So let's see what she has to say.
We're here today at City Square in Melbourne. Just looked at one of the fashion shows for this spring carnival. We've just seen the review line and I've got one of the head designers here, Lisa Tyler. So Lisa, what was this inspiration when coming up with the lines for this upcoming spring?
Well, we've been very inspired by the 1950s this season, so kind of the whole idea of a domestic goddess, but really looking into kind of the pretty pastels for the season with a big focus on spring racing. It's the biggest time of year for us, so lots of ladylike dressing, lots of glamour, but quite demure at the same time.
Yeah, so very sort of vintage demi-moire with a bit of a twist to it.
Yeah, definitely. So Audrey Hepburn's definitely one of our inspirations, as you probably could see in the parade. So yeah, lots of nice tailored suits, or whether it's fit and fair prom dresses. That's a big look for us this season.
Okay, I have Monica here today from Mecca Maxima, and she's just going to talk to us a little bit about what's going on behind us here.
Yeah, so basically we've set up an activation zone here at Melbourne Fashion Week, creating a little bit of awareness about Mecca Maxima. We've got 3 little hot spots, putting on bold lips, fake lashes, and funky little nail strips as well. And people are welcome to come on down, line up, and we're offering these services as a complimentary service, just as a fun way to get involved with Fashion Week.
So this event today is being put on by Melbourne. How can you say that they've helped promote your brand?
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's really great to have these free events for the public and get the shoppers into our stores. So it's been fantastic. And Melbourne's turned on the weather this week, so we've had a glorious weather for it. And and it's really good to see something that the general public can come to versus just media. So
yeah, it's great. Usually all the events are exclusive, as you said, to media and fashion designers, and it's good to get the public out there. What's some of the feedback that you've heard from the people here getting the makeup, you know, the lips, the eyes?
Well, everyone's been really excited and love the fact that they can come down and get these little services for free. It means that it's available for some people that either haven't heard of Mecca Maxima before or wouldn't normally feel comfortable coming into the shop or didn't know that we exist. It's a great opportunity for them to come on down, try a bold lip, try a nail strip, try on some fake lashes for the first time, and just get a bit dolled up, have a bit of pampering and have a bit of fun. So everyone's been loving it. We've had a great atmosphere and having lots of fun.
And what sort of key item that every girl should have in their wardrobe for this upcoming spring-summer?
Definitely kind of a full silhouetted dress, whether it's in print or plain, but anything that kind of knits you in the waist and makes you go out full is really flattering for the season.
So do you have any advice when mixing, like, you know, colour and print together? Because sometimes it can be quite tricky and girls can be a bit intimidated and scared on what to experiment with.
Definitely, and I think if you're scared about putting clashing colour or clashing prints, I think always a clashing accessory will just help tone down the look and just make it look quite fun and on trend. So a pop of a shoe or a bright necklace will really tie in the look and make you look modern.
Thanks for that, Shona. It looks like you had a great time there and managed to not only chat to some amazing designers, but you found the runway and you also found the makeup artist who was giving you a few free lessons on how to do your makeup. And my sources did tell me that you did have your makeup done and you got some sneaky eyelash extensions. That's very exciting. But up next we have JD. We are going to let him loose in Melbourne. Good luck, Melbourne. But he's either going to be striking some amazing model moves or doing some dancing. Who knows what he's going to do, but stick around to find out. Welcome back to the show, guys. So for those of you who were with us before the break, that's right, we're letting JD loose in Melbourne. I'm really sorry, guys, for whoever he approaches. That's right, JD is out and about in Melbourne Spring Fashion Week, so stay tuned.
Well, guys, I'm here with a very familiar face. It's our very own Yana, and look at her. She's dressed up to the nines, but when isn't she? But tell us why you dressed up today, Yana.
Today, JD, we are at Federation Square in the heart of Melbourne, and I am representing Sage Designs today by the lovely designer Ellen Lutus.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
What are you guys doing today?
Spring Fashion Week.
Spring Fashion Week? And look at you, you got flowers. Is that to represent spring, is it?
Yes.
Yeah? How long have you guys been doing this for?
Not long.
First time. And did you have fun?
Yes.
So you're going to keep doing it?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you want to give a big shout out to the camera and say, watch MSB?
Watch MSB!
Fantastic, guys. I am once again with a couple more models. Now, one thing we should probably point out with these lovely people is you guys are actually engaged.
We are, yes.
Tell
Newly
us,
engaged.
Did you meet on the runway?
Pardon?
Did you meet on the runway? No?
High school.
High school? So
Yeah, we
high
went to school
sweethearts. Well, we've had engagements, we've had Yana, now I've got sisters. How are we, girls?
We're good. Very well,
So would you like to introduce yourselves? So I have.
I am Chandra. And I'm Ainsley.
Excellent, excellent. And you're not twins?
No.
No.
But we get that all the time.
You get that all the time?
Yeah.
Excellent. So who's the oldest?
Who do you think? Oh, you just gave it
Sorry,
away.
she just pointed straight at her. She's like, no, I'm the young one.
Yes, no, me.
How are we, guys?
Yeah, good.
Pretty good. And so is this your first time, or you guys been doing the runway for a while?
First time. First time.
First time. You wouldn't have thought it, because I mean, look at them. Don't they look slick? They got the hairdos and the singlets. I reckon these would probably glow in a nightclub. These things.
No,
as
they
well.
probably would, yeah.
Eye-catching.
And you had fun?
I had the best time. I met some wonderful people. I got all dolled up, so can't complain.
Excellent. No wardrobe malfunctions at all that we need to know about?
Well, what happens backstage can kind of stay backstage so long as when you're in front of and on the stage, everything works out.
What's been the best experience today whilst you've been up there on the catwalk?
Probably actually going down the catwalk and getting it out the way.
And the rain holding off.
Yeah,
That's
rain
been good.
holding off.
Yeah.
Did we have any nerves, given that, you know, you're doing this as a favour?
Yeah.
Yeah, more excitement though.
More excitement?
Yeah,
They
more
got
excitement.
that adrenaline rush in
Yeah,
through?
exactly
Yeah?
right.
This wouldn't be your first time on the runway then?
First time.
Yeah.
Your first time?
My
Or a few
first
others?
time.
Done
Yeah,
it before?
yeah.
Have you been doing it like some of the other kids? Because they've been doing it from
Oh,
quite a
they're
young age.
veterans, yeah, they've been
They
doing it
nailed
for
it, didn't
ages,
they?
yeah.
Now I
How good they are.
You had to, yeah. Did you ask them for some pointers? Like, I don't think I got that pose right. Do you want to just show me?
A couple of them actually showed us what to do, you know, tell us how to do stuff.
Well, thanks for that, JD. It looks like you had a great time, but I am a little disappointed because I was expecting maybe some cool runway moves or maybe some dancing or a bit of a dance off on the runway. But maybe we'll see a little bit of that online.
Well, I figure black goes with black and I like a bit of sparkle.
The sparkle, it goes with the top. I love the colour contrast.
You know, Melbourne Storm, they sparkle because it's all about lightning and stuff, so...
Excellent, excellent. And what's next for Melbourne Fashion? I mean, we've got the man bag. What's next?
I reckon dresses on all the boys.
Excellent.
And bright colours too.
Oh, I look...
Like the rainbow. I want a rainbow, a sea of rainbow.
I look forward to seeing you in a dress.
I look forward to seeing you in a dress.
So that's right, don't forget mediastrikes.com for all the behind the scenes footage from the Melbourne Spring Fashion Week. There might be even some footage of JD up there, who knows. But thank you to everyone from the Spring Fashion Week who let us come and chat to them, interview them, visit the events. It's absolutely been amazing and it's no wonder it's such a hub of activity here in Melbourne. And don't forget, write in if you want us to come visit you. Until next week, we'll see you then. Bye.